Do you think we're going to see some pretty crazy price action in the next six months? I mean, even Cowan is saying to expect it. He thinks, honestly, we need one more sell-off back to Bitcoin before alts rip. That's what Ben thinks. He could be wrong. But do you think we're going to see some pretty crazy stuff?
I think he's right. I think he's right. He was right about Ethereum going home. He was wrong on the timing. I think he's right. But, the alt bottom is not far off at this point. And there's already signs. I mean, there's certain things that have gone ballistic, like this Pengu thing. It's done like a 10x in the last month.
Yeah, and other people are buying up old school NFTs.
Correct.
Never saw that happening.
Correct.
Yeah, and certain alts are screaming.
Just ripping. This useless coin is up like 2,200% in the last month.
Have we checked that out?
Yeah, it's like the new fart coin. Okay. I guess I don't know. It's not financial advice. I'm just saying. But there's already things that you can see are just absolutely ripping. Those are kind of like I think with a lot of the meme coins and a lot of these like unexpected things, as you said, they're early indicators of something.
Yeah, it's an early indicator that the narrative isn't as obvious as we thought it was.
Yes.
Because with Ben, it's like, okay, well, collectively this has to move and then they're going to go, but we're already seeing, well, wait, there's that and there's that and there's that. So it's not that simple.
Yeah, and it shows how reflexive it is. It's like to go up 8x in a month is crazy on tremendous volume. Right, it's not like this. Pengu has low volume, right?
Yeah.
It's so that's what I'm saying. Like when this stuff starts to kick off, we kind of forgotten a little bit what can happen, but there's going to be some monster winners for sure. And I don't think, by the way, the last point you mentioned earlier, will the treasuries be like FTX? No, because FTX was fraud based. Right, and actually, had FTX not committed fraud, I mean, obviously they wouldn't have had the same position in the market and so on if they hadn't used customer funds. By the way, their investment in Anthropic today is worth what, like 15 billion?
Really?
Yeah, they were forced to liquidate it at like $1 billion or whatever.
Wow,
crazy, right? So
if they could have held on and not gotten liquidated or found out, they'd be back profitable again.
Yeah, 18 months was the window, and Sam would be like, an icon.
Yeah. I had Scaramucci in there, and he was like, the exchange was a crazy, amazing cash cow business.
Yeah.
If they just hadn't fucked that up, it would have been great. But
well, a lot of people in the euphoria, they get dislodged. You look at Genesis, and Barry Silber, I mean, I got a lot of respect for Barry. I've known him a very long time. Genesis was his trading and lending business. At one point, I think Q1 2021, their lending book was $50 billion. And I know a lot of the traders at Genesis, and many of them have moved on. And Genesis, of course, went bankrupt. But now they're at places like Wintermute and Galaxy and Flowdesk and so on. Really talented people. The traders weren't the ones. It was like the upper management who made the decision to write,
how do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself but also
by the
for
way,
the generations
the 3 arrows
to come
like
after?
Widowmaker
I am
trade.
absolutely
It was the right
amazed
trade.
with
Just the timing was
the
wrong.
quality
and
of
the whole thing was
companies that we're
structured.
getting exposure to.
We go on to Zoom calls
But
with
in
the
any
innovators
case,
and the
I
folks
guess
who are
before
building
the
new
fraud
applications in
resulted
metaverse,
in
blockchain, artificial
risk,
intelligence,
which crushed their
decentralized
business.
finance.
What's going on, everybody?
But that
Thumbs
business was
up.
printing money. It was a
We are
money-bringing business. It was
focusing
tremendously
on
successful.
early
So,
stage investment.
To your
And the
point,
quality
it's
of
like,
people that we're getting
I don't
exposure
think
to,
the
whether it be
treasuries
Dan
will be
Tapiro
the
with
same
1RT,
systemic
Jason Ma
risk
from
with
Open,
FTX as an
Yatsu
analog,
from
but I
Animoca.
do
It's
think
been a phenomenal
there will
experience
definitely
thus
be
far.
people in groups
It
that
has
dislodge
far
in
exceeded
euphoria
my expectations.
and take some
We are
kind of risk.
focusing on cutting edge
Whether
technologies.
that will
I view it
cause
now as the best
contagion
investment
across the
I've ever
ecosystem. I'm
made.
not
The
sure whether
upside,
it'll be more
I view,
contained
is
within the company.
unlimited.
Like
And
people
as a
will blow up
retail
their companies
investor, I would
and
never
circle
get
back.
this exposure anywhere else outside of
that's
Investment Club.
See you in the investment
almost
club.
unavoidable. But I'm not so sure. Like the only big scandal I see potentially on the horizon is, and people talk about this online. I'm not making this accusation, but that the big centralized exchanges trade against their customers.
Yeah.
Right. If that proves to be true, and they get in trouble with the authorities, like in a serious way, then that could be probably the only real systemic issue that I see potentially happening.
Okay.
Now, again, I don't want to speculate on that. I'm just saying I'm just reporting what people talk about on Twitter or whatever on X. But, otherwise, I don't see like a big actor right now that's, causing enough clear fraud that, systemic risk with their fraudulent behavior, where FTX was kind of like, I mean, even Elon said, these guys don't have the money. I mean, he was very public about it. Where's the money, right? And so, unless it came from customer funds. But yeah, that's my only, if there's one parting shot as a worry, and again, I'm not saying this, but people talk about it on Twitter. If that proves to be true, then yeah, we have a problem.
Yeah, centralized exchanges, there are some just real big messes out there. Not only your customers, but even your token issuers. I mean, we've had a lot of portfolio companies that have been jacked over by centralized exchanges. And I always tell them, be careful what you wish for, because those top tier exchanges are going to dump all your marketing tokens on day one. And I've seen amazing projects with years behind them with crazy founders get wrecked from what I believe was bad market makers and bad exchanges. So, and none of them are regulated. It's a crazy business. So I don't want that to happen, but they're going to need something to happen, probably, because they're going to need to be changed. Now, luckily, I think a Coinbase is really going to do it the right way. But you got the Binances and Bybits and all these other things in the world that don't have to do it that way yet.
Yeah,
so let's see.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of the folks at Binance. I think CZ's wonderful. I think if somehow he could be the CEO again, I think that would install that would be a tremendous catalyst in the ecosystem. I'm not saying Richard is doing a poor job or anything. I'm just saying CZ's the man. Yeah. I don't know which exchanges are potentially trading against their customers or if that's even true at all. But yeah, I agree. I mean, and by the way, to your point, it's tough to get listed on exchanges, and for a while now, listings have done very poorly. But that also speaks to why Bonk Fund and Pump Fund and these, because you create an asset with equal distribution that everyone has a fair shot at.
Yeah.
And you don't get that same kind of manipulation, right? So
yeah, then you got to deal with snipers.
Right.
So there's that flip side. Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.